Hello, welcome all. So in this session, we're going to discuss on the modern theories of money and income, the last topic of the unit 4. Okay, so anything is generally acceptable as a means of exchange and that at the same time act as a measure and as a store of value. It means money. Money is what money does. So it is very useful definition of money. Anything is generally acceptable as a means of exchange and that at the same time act as a measure and as a store of value. Quantitative theory of money. Quantitative theory of money was first propounded in 1588 by an Italian economist, Davanzetti. John Locke was clearly formulated the theory attempted to explain the rise in prices in Europe. Theory was elaborated by David Hume in 1752 of money 1752. It is none of the wheels of a trade, it is the oil which rendered the motion of the wheels more smooth and easy. So direct relation between the quantity of money in an economy and the level of prices of goods and service. The amount of money in an economy doubles, price levels also doubles, causing inflation. The percentage rate at which the level of price is rising is an economy. So you can see here this is the price level is increasing, okay, from P1 to P2 then P4, right? And the money supply is also getting higher and higher as the price is changing. Why? Because due to the inflation. So P is for price level, M means money supply, and F means a functional relationship. Quantity theory of money. Erwin Fisher has developed the medium of exchange, Cambridge economics. So there was a group of people who work as a group of who work as a group. So they have given the name the Cambridge Economics, the store of value. So Marshall, Pigou, G.M. Keynes, and Robertson. So in the last session, in the last video, we have discussed about the Keynes theory and classical theory. And then the third one is the Milton Friedman, the restatement. Okay, so let's discuss this all the theories one by one. So Edwin Fisher from 1867 to 1947. So purchasing power of money in 1911. So he focused on the purchasing power of money. Quantity of money in circulation increases, the price level also increases in direct proportion, and the value of money decreases, and vice versa. Because why? It's a have a direct proportion. When the quantity of money in circulation increases, the price level also increases. When value of money decreases, the price also decreases. Right? The quantity of money is reduced by one half. The price level up also will also be reduced by one half, and the value of money will be twice. You can see here. So MV and M in apostrophe V is equal to PT. So M is the money supply, V is the velocity of circulation of M, number of transaction. P is a price level, T is a transaction performed, total number of goods and services exchanged for the money that has been sold in the market. M apostrophe is for the credit money, V single com is the velocity of circulation of M. Fisher's quantity theory of money. We have discussed same illustration in the second slide of the price level. On the y-axis you can see the price levels P1, P2, P4, and the x-axis you can see the M2, M4. So this is how in the blue line the price is increasing and the this price is increasing and the money flow is also increasing, right? So value per money. On the down line, you can see the another illustration called the quantity of numbers. You can see quantity of money in the below line, m2 m4, and the value of money is 1 by p4, 1 by p2, and 1 by p, and the quantity of money is just flowing from top to down as money quantity of money is increasing. Assumptions: P is inactive element, price level will not influence the money supply. V and V apostrophe is assumed to be constant, and the proportion of M and M apostrophe remains constant. T also remains constant. Criticism: equation of exchange does not explain the cyclical behavior of price and production. Unrealistic assumptions such as V, T, etc. are constant. Price level depends upon many other factors like consumption habits, central bank policy, etc. Equation treat money as a medium of exchange only and required for transaction purpose only. So Cambridge version. So under the Cambridge we have a four economist. First is Alfred Marshall. Supply of money and demand for money will determine the value of money. M is equal to KPY. M is the money supply. K is a fractional of real money income. That is a PY, and which people wish to hold cash and demand deposits. P is a price level. Y is the aggregate real income of the community. C has developed the below formula. P is equal to M divided by KY. The reciprocal of price level is 1 by P and is equal to KY by M. So the only side has been changed. So AC Figu, another economist who has worked with the group of the Cambridge. P is equal to KRM, the purchasing power of money. P stands for the purchasing power of money. R is the aggregate real income expressed in the term of the particular commodity, says weight enjoyed by the community at given point of time. M, the money stock, the total cash held by a community. K is a proportion of a total real resources or income which people wish to hold in the form of titles and legal tender. Criticism: the saving and investment factors are neglected while determining the purchasing power of money in this formula. Neglected medium of exchange function and single community explanation. So in this Cambridge version, there is only single community explanation. James Keynes, A Tract of Monetary Reform, 1923. So he has developed the formula for calculating the money. N is equal to Pk or P is equal to N by K. So P is a general price level of consumption goods. N is total supply of money in circulation. K is a total quantity of consumption units which people decide to keep in the form of cash. N is equal to P in bracket K plus RK. So small single R means the ratios of banks cash reserves to their deposits, and K apostrophe stands for the number of consumption units that community decides to hold in the form of the other bank deposits. Robertson, the last economist who has worked in the Cambridge version group. P is equal to M by KT. P is the price level, M is the money supply, T is a total amount of goods and services brought during the 1 year, and K is the proportion of T which people desire to hold in form of cash. So criticism in the Cambridge version: demand for money has not uniform elasticity. Speculative motive for holding money was not discussed. Purchasing power in terms of consumption goods only. Narrow view of K. Does not offer various forces which led to change in the price level. Theory neglected important factors such as income, saving, investment. Ignores lending operation of commercial banks. Superiority of cash balance approach. The Fisher's uh, quantum is a mechanical but Cambridge version is realistic. Fisher's quantum examines supply side only, but Cambridge version examines both supply and demand. So as per the cash balance approach, so we have a difference. So Arvin Fisher has developed the quantity of money in circulation increases quantitative approach. It is a QTM. Here you can see QTM, right? Quantitative money, credit money, and transaction perform. Last one is the restatement quantitative theory of money. Economic agent, individual firm, governments want to hold a certain quantity of real as opposed to nominal money balances. So Milton Friedman, quantitative theory of money, a restatement and monetary trends in the United States and the United Kingdom. Wealth can be held in five forms: money, that is currency, demand deposits, and time deposits. Bonds, payment that are fixed in nominal units. Equities, payment that are fixed in real units. Physical good or non-human goods are inventories, producer and consumer durables. Human capital is the productive capacity of human beings. So here you can see the formula for the restatement quantity theory of money. Okay. So MP is the demand of real money balances. MD is the money demand, and the P is the price level. Is to FYP. So this is the very big formula. You can read all the their meaning here below. The demand for real money balances, according to Friedman, increases when the permanent income increases, declines when the expected returns on bonds, stocks, and goods increases versus the expected returns of money, which include both the interest paid on the deposits and the service bank provides to depositors. So this is all about the modern theories of money and income. So we are done with the unit 4. In the next session, we are going to start with the monetary policy. So when I was conducting the session for the unit 3, so I have covered the monetary policy as well. So you can see that video there. I have shared the link in your group. So I will start with the objectives, the target, policy, rules and discussion. So we will try to complete your subject before the exam. Thank you. Best wishes.